Welcome to the Deacon Kirby Show, and it's Whatever Wednesday. Whatever Wednesday is the day where I talk about whatever. And today I'm going to talk about school. Now we're here in the month of June. Many elementary, middle, high schools are about to dismiss. But I want to recollect the time when I was inside school. You know, the teacher would ask me to, answer questions inside class. And I didn't really want to answer the questions inside class. So the teacher tried to be slick, trying to pick out people to answer questions. So she says, we're going to have the student answer questions, and I'm going to make you go in the order of your race. So she called for African Americans. And you know what? I was only African American in the room. And I didn't answer her question. So she thought she was trying to be slick. And she said, okay, since there's no African Americans, I want somebody that's black to answer the question to this math problem. So I was still quiet because I didn't want to answer the question. Then the teacher thought she was really slick this time. And she said, okay, since there's no African Americans, there's no black person in this classroom, I'm going to ask for the colored to answer this math question. Now, I really wasn't going to answer no questions out of class. So she got kind of offended that I was not answering the question. And she comes to me and says, excuse me, but I want you to answer this question. He said, why you not answer the question? Because I know you have to be African American, and you have to be black, and you have to be colored. Because if you're not, then what are you? I said, keep on going. You got to get down to the ends. Because I'm going to be one of them today. To get away from them questions. Anyway, but, I had a slick way when it came to taking tests inside school. Because I followed the advice of the teacher. I was very obedient. Because the teacher told me, says, if you have a test, if I give you a test, and you don't put nothing down there, you know it's wrong, and you're going to get an F on it. So the best thing you can do is put something on the test, and you can get some credit for it. That was the wrong advice to give me because I took that literally. So they give me a test. I don't know the answer. So I write down something. They said, what was the theme of the story? I said, wrote down the test, power to the people. That's something. Give me some credit. One day taking a math test. Got this hard problem. See, I don't like math when they start adding. I could take math when they just have numbers. But when you start adding letters and gang signs, them check marks and gang signs inside the math problem, I don't like that. So what I do is I just cross out that problem and my own problem there. What's 2 plus 2? It's 4. See? I got an A on that math test. And they give you homework. And when I thought of homework, I said, I could eat this piece of paper because it's just a piece of cake. Because you think when you're home, you have all the resources inside your house to answer these problems. But if you grew up in a time like I did, internet was just developing and Google didn't have all the answers just yet. And you had a hotline to call that was called a homework helpline. I mean, homework was tough. Just because you take it home don't mean you can do it. Now I know why people lie and say the dog ate it. Now I know why people did lie and actually fed the homework to the dog. Because homework is tough. But school is a great place to learn. Great place to learn songs you never heard before. Because if you grew up like I did in a Christian home, and you actually kind of live right. There were some songs that you weren't allowed to sing, listen to. And it's not just that your parents told you that you wasn't supposed to listen to it. It's just that you had good conscience saying, I know my mom want to let me listen to that music. But when you go to school, the other classmates are singing a song, and you know what these songs are. So being in school keep you up to date with secular stuff. And there's so much you can talk about what happened in school. And am I going to talk about the rest of what happened in school? No. You just go back to school yourself and come up with your own school stories. Matter of fact, leave a comment on the video, talk about your school stories. With that being said, this is the end for today's Whatever Wednesday. Say to your neighbor, do you love school? Wonderful Savior. With my new pair of breeches and fancy tie, I'm on my way to school. I'm just starting kindergarten. I'll be graduating soon. Oh, with new pair of breeches and fancy tie, I'm on my way to school. I'm just starting kindergarten. I'll be graduating soon. Oh, 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 I'll be graduating soon. I'm just starting kindergarten. I'll be graduating soon.